going on, fellow Pokemon trainers? We are loaded, and I mean we are absolutely loaded on a Thursday, and most likely you'll be viewing this on a Friday morning or Friday afternoon. We got a bunch of news, and we're expecting a new raid boss within the next 30 minutes or so. I have no idea what it is. I'm really excited to see what this new raid boss is going to be, because we got our like mini Groudon vacation for a couple days. Now that's over with. That's going to be over in the next half hour. And we're going to see what it is. I'm hoping it's either Regigigas or Darkrai. They're really trying to roll out Generation 4 and get that over with as quickly as they can, because they want to roll out Gens 5 and 6. It's going to be a loaded show. It's going to be an awesome video. So buckle up, drop a like, and enjoy. Alright, we are kicking things off with a Mischievous. I don't have a shiny Mischievous as of yet, so potentially could get a shiny Mischievous right here. Also, speaking of shinies, I woke up the other day and I ended up getting a second shiny Diglett. You guys can check that out on my Twitter, because it was off camera, of course. I don't wake up in the morning with the camera in my hand. And if you guys want to check out my Twitter, you can follow me at DX1Tweets down on Twitter. I'll post the links below in the description so you guys can follow my socials and hit the bell. Don't miss a tweet. Speaking of shiny, Shiny Seal is now available. It is in the Catch 5 Water-type Pokemon quest. So if you spin a quest and get Catch 5 Water-type Pokemon, you could get a Shiny Seal in that quest. Now, again, it's one of those random shiny releases that, you know, it's like one of those low-key shiny releases, much like Growlithe was with, I think that was used 5 berries to help catch Pokemon, something like that, was shiny Growlithe. And we're gonna have this Mischievous down in the red. It's gonna take a few seconds to get it down. I think Ho-Oh will be able to finish this off with a Fire Blast attack, and we are done here. And it is a regular Mischievous. 1091 is going to be our CP. Did we get first ball? This should be easy. Alright, Mischievous down. Alright, let's find that new raid boss, and let's take it down, and let's get to the news. Alright, so I'm about to go on rant mood for just a little bit. Maybe not a rant, but I'm confused. I'm like generally confused. So, you know that legendary lake trio that we talked about in the last video? Those are the new raid bosses for potentially the next 3 months. Basically all summer. So, that's like, it just blows my mind, but you know what? I should not be this surprised, because you know what Niantic is good at? Surprising people. You think they're gonna go left, and they go right. You think they're gonna zig, and they zag. You know, this has been Niantic's MO forever. So, I can't say I'm too surprised. So, here's our next set of legendary raids. Level 5, mind you. Azelf, which is going to be available in the Americas and Greenland. Mesprit, which is going to be Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and India. And Uxie. Uxie is going to be available in the Asia Pacific region and Australia. So, here's what I like. I like that they're going to be available to everyone, because I thought they were just going to be like these extremely super rare Pokemon that like nobody could ever find. But apparently that's not the case here. So what it looks like, Niantic is just doing the legendary raid thing with the Regis all over again. They did this with the Regis last year, and they're doing it with the Lake Guardians this year. So what I don't understand is, in the busiest time for the game, you have the most uninteresting raid bosses. That kind of confuses me, because they did the same thing last year with the Regi trio. During the summer months, we had Regi Rock, Ice, and Steel. Nobody gave a damn about Regi Steel. People barely gave a damn about Regi Ice, and people did not give a damn about Regi Rock. So, I don't see anybody really caring about these too much. I don't see people raiding for these. Maybe they'll raid like maybe once or twice just to get them in the decks. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But I feel like what Niantic should do, instead of having just the Lake Guardians available as raid bosses, you could bring in Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina back as raid bosses as well, even though we just had them. But it would make things a little more interesting, so you could have Azelf and maybe Dialga in the Americas and Greenland. You could have Mesprit and Palkia in Europe, and you could have Uxie in Asia Pacific with Giratina, either regular or Origin. And then you could swap the three. Because I know they're going to swap regions. We're going to be dealing with the Lake Guardians all summer long. Okay, so it seems as if DX1 from earlier today got a little bit carried away. So I'm going to go insert this hard cut to let you guys know that my opinion has completely changed. And I am totally 100% down for the Legendary Lake Trio because I received word from Couple of Gaming, which is one of the most trusted sources in Pokemon Go, a source that I trust, a source that you can trust. The Legendary Lake Trio will not rotate regions, so we're going to get them until May 27th, and that's it, which I am totally down for. I think that is awesome. This is going to be the first ever region-exclusive Legendary Pokemon. That is dope. I am totally down for that. I support this move. This is a home run from Niantic. I have completely changed my opinion about this, and I am loving it, so Azelf, bring it on. So with that being said, let's go into the counters for the Lake Trio. Uxie, Asia Pacific region, this is going to be your raid boss. The best counters are going to be Origin form, Giratina, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Gengar with Lick and Shadow Ball, Weavile with Feint Attack and Foul Play, Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch, Honchkrow with Snarl and Dark Pulse, and Mewtwo with Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball. And 100% IV is going to be 1442, and Weather Boost is going to be 1803, and this Weather Boost is obviously with Windy Weather because it's a Psychic type. Moving on to Mesprit, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, India. This is going to be your raid boss. The best counters are going to be Lick and Shadow Ball, Origin form Giratina with Shadow Ball and Shadow Claw, Weavile, Feint Attack and Foul Play, Mewtwo, Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball, Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch, Pinsir with Bug Bite and X Scissor. The Cat CP for 100% is going to be 1747, and boosted, Weather Boost is going to be 2184. Moving on to Azelf, this is going to be the Americas and Greenland. I don't know why we're getting tied in with Greenland, but North and South America and Greenland. This is going to be our raid boss. 1834 is going to be 100%. Weather Boost is going to be 2293. And this is what you need. Giratina Origin form, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Gengar with Flick and Shadow Ball, Mewtwo with Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball, Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch, Deoxys, I like this, Attack Deoxys with Poison Jab and Dark Pulse, which gives me a reason finally to power mine up, Weavile with Feint Attack and Foul Play. And of course, all three of them are Psychic types, so they're going to be weak to Bug type, Dark type, and Ghost types. But what's interesting is, not only are these Lake Guardian Pokemon available in level 5 raids, they're also available in the wild. A very slim chance of finding them, but they are available in the wild. So this is going to be the first Legendary raid boss that's available in the wild, so it's kind of interesting. They should have done this with Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. I don't know why they totally missed the opportunity to do that. Maybe that's when they come back. Maybe the legendary dogs will come back, and then they will be available in the wild as well. We'll have to see. So there's a wild Snorlax sitting in front of Starbucks, which makes perfect sense to me. Holy cow, 2,673. This is literally, I'm not even joking, this is literally the highest CP Snorlax I will have. That is crazy. All right, let me see if I can, It's far back, so I may have to sit the camera down to throw the ball. Or it'll just run from me, either or. All right, Golden Raz, Ultra Ball, first ball, doesn't fail you. Snorlax, it's a good Snorlax. And his stats aren't even bad, the IV isn't even that bad either. This is a good Snorlax. Wild too, that is crazy. Don't get spawns like that anymore. Alright, something's up with the rare normal type spawns right now, but this had a Snorlax and now there's a Chansey right here. 416 CP, both weather boosted obviously, because we've got partly cloudy weather in Philadelphia, which is pretty accurate. I mean, there's sun and clouds, good mixture of both. We're gonna try to use Golden Raspberry Pokeball combination for this. And it worked, it worked. Alright, Snorlax and a Chansey. Good day for rare spawns. above freezing. Good stuff. So, on to the next and very important piece of news. Go Fest Dortmund. We've received a few more very important details regarding this event. In fact, we actually got the poster for Go Fest Dortmund. As you can see, there's Carnivine, so Carnivine is going to be available. Those of you that are lucky enough to attend Go Fest Dortmund will be able to get the regional Pokemon Carnivine, which I already have. And Shieldon was there as well. So, and we saw like a little snippet of a Nidoran male at the back corner, so we might get shiny Nidoran male. And there's a couple of Horsies in the background near the fountain. I'm hoping we can get shiny Horsey, but shiny Horsey's probably just going to be like one of those spawns they just randomly throw in there. If you ever been to like a Go Fest or a Safari Zone, they randomly throw like spawns just to throw them in there. They put in Skarmory and the starters for the Sinnoh region at the Safari Zone event in Sentosa, Singapore. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but that's what they do. And the drawing, this is important, the drawing for those tickets will begin on May 13th. So May 13th will be the drawing for Go Fest Dortmund tickets. 25,000 tickets will be distributed per day, so that's going to be about the size of every single event, so that's going to be really important to keep in mind. And later on, I'm going to announce 3 different ways that Niantic can immediately make this ticket selection process better than the last one. That's coming up. Well, hello, Azelf. And whether we like it or not, hello, our next raid boss until May 27th. And I guess it's not that it's not that bad of a raid boss. I mean, it's something that just caught us by surprise. And of course, we have a full lobby of 18. Yes, we have a full lobby, but we have 18 in because raids, as we know, we had that hard stop at 7 p.m. So raids are pretty much over. So this was the only opportunity to get Azelf today. And this is kind of like outside of the main city area. This is more like Fairmount, North Philadelphia. But people managed to show up. Everybody showed up for this, so it's all right. And we're going to have Azelf down to the red. Didn't take too long to take it down. Now I just got to worry about catching, because I got to get this in my decks. I don't want to do too many of these. 7 Golden Raz, 6 Type Pros, and 6 Rare Candies. All right, not too bad. 9 balls. And let's see what the catch rate is. Yep, it's 2%. All right, 1787 is our Azelf. I guess I should wait to see what his attack motion is instead of just eagerly throwing the ball. I should wait for it to move. And of course, it floats up and down. Okay, so that took like 5 or 6 seconds to cool down. That was a bad throw. It's really up close too, so it's gonna be tough to land a good throw on it. This may take a while. This thing has not even shook once. All right, last ball. This thing is such a small target. It's really tough. I'm not used to taking on a legendary raid with such a small target. Like this is like catching a Zigzagoon or something. This is extremely small. Yeah, I guess here goes nothing. I'm gonna set the circle. Gonna wait. Yep. So you really can hit a good throw on it. Yeah, that's gonna take me a couple times to get that. So there you go. There you have it. I guess. Didn't manage to get in the decks. That circle is way too small. I'm gonna have to do some target practice on that bad boy. All right. All right, Rittenhouse Square Park, last segment of the video, Go Fest Dortmund, Germany. It's going to be taking place on July 4th through 7th, and tickets can be drawn on May 13th. That's when the drawing begins. 25,000 tickets will be distributed per day, which is just about the amount of people that are going to be available to go into the park during each and every single day. I'm curious as to how long it's going to take to sell this one out, because the Go Fest Chicago isn't sold out yet. I think only one date has sold out as I'm recording this right now. It may be different as you're watching it tomorrow afternoon or morning, but as of right now, only Saturday has been sold out, I think. I think Friday early access is sold out, but that's neither here nor there. So, to all of my friends that are in the North America that don't plan on traveling to Germany for this Go Fest and don't know of anybody that wants to fly over to Germany and attend the event, please do not enter this raffle. And I'm going to say the same thing for those of you that are going to try to enter Go Fest Asia. If you don't plan on going, don't enter the drawing. It's simple as that. But there is a little bit of room there because I want to ask you guys the question. So, if you have a person in your friends list that you know wants to go to the event in Dortmund, should you enter the raffle for them? Is it okay to enter the raffle for your friend? Let me know in the comments below. In fact, for Chicago or for Dortmund, have you either entered the Go Fest raffle for a friend, or do you think it's okay to enter for a friend? I'm kind of curious what you guys think about that. So that's the question of the day. All right, 3 things that Niantic can immediately incorporate to make this selection process a lot smoother than the Go Fest Chicago selection process, which is still ongoing. Number 1, we need to know how many tickets are available after every day, not just when tickets are sold out. Niantic and Pokemon Go have only informed the player base when a date has been sold out or when early access has been sold out. That's not good enough. We need to know exactly what's going on at all times. Number 2, release the tickets in much bigger waves, which I believe was addressed earlier today, but we need bigger waves. It seems as if only 25 to 30 tickets have been given out to trainers. It seems very scarce up until the previous couple of days where tickets are really ramped up and we've seen a lot of people being selected. But in the beginning, there was almost nobody being confirmed for selection. And this process really doesn't consider the amount of people that need to travel. People need to know whether they're going or whether they're not going within a few days of the tickets being drawn out. Because the longer that this process takes, the more hotels sell out, the more Airbnb sell out, the more expensive airports or airplane tickets become. This is all common sense, at least to myself. And I hope you're listening, but this is common sense stuff. People need to know whether they're in or they're out within a couple of days at the max. Because the longer you wait, the more expensive it is to travel. I didn't know I was even going to go to Go Fest. I just got a ticket a couple of days ago. But I tell you what, it could have been a lot cheaper for me to go to Chicago had I known the day of the drawing, or the day the drawing was ending. So that's number 2. Number 3, inform us via either socials or through the in-game app. There's an ant on my phone. What the hell? It's crawling all over my phone. Anyway, let us know when tickets are being distributed. We have to track through a Reddit post. There's a post on Reddit on the Sylph Road that informs us of each and every single wave Pokemon Go Fest ticket selections have been distributed. You should let us know yourselves. You have a help Twitter. You have a Pokemon Go Twitter. You have access to almost your entire player base via social media. Let us know when you're sending out waves. We don't have to constantly check the freaking app or our email. We got our own lives to live, So, that's my top 3 things. More transparency, bigger ticket waves, and informing us via social media when you're letting out tickets. Tell us when you're distributing tickets. It's very simple, Niantic. So, that being said, best of luck to everybody who looks to attend the Go Fest Dortmund event. I hope to see you all there. DX1 signing out. I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully in the next one we'll catch Azelf. But that thing is freaking small.